What's up, it's your guy, Mr. I Believe I Can Fly. You're tuning in to my weight loss journey, Fastbreak Mondays, episode 5. We are moving along. Today, we're going to talk about the fruit of the day, which is going to be kiwis. We got your answers to your questions, and I got the philosophy of the day, so make sure you stay tuned. So, the past couple of weeks, I talked about some different fruits, such as blackberries, bananas, apples, pineapples. Talked about a lot, so we're going to move right along with the fruit of the day. Today we're going to talk about kiwis. Now, the important thing about kiwi, rich with vitamin C. A lot of vitamin C in there. 20 vital nutrients, strong antioxidant. Helps with breathing, helps with eyesight, reduce risk of blood clots. Some fruits are called superfruits because of all the good things that the fruit can do. Kiwi is another superfruit. 60 seconds of philosophy. What I want to talk about today is the importance of being supportive to your friends, family, and loved ones. I say supportive. Sometimes we're into things that someone else might not be into. I might be into sports and my friends, family, loved one might not be into sports. But being supportive, understanding, okay, it's important to me, so therefore you at least are supportive of it, and I should be the same way, vice versa. It's extremely important. And one thing that you see is relationships start to deteriorate because people are going in opposite directions. I might be into working out, and then you might not be into working out. So then you're not supportive of it. So then I'm starting to look at you differently. Or I'm into sports because football season's back. You're not into sports, so you're not supportive. So now we look at each other differently. Always be supportive of what's important to them, even if it's not important to you, and you'll reap a lot of benefits. So of course it's Monday, so I'm going to answer questions submitted by you, the viewer. First question, why lift weights if you're trying to lose weight? The biggest misconceptions is if you're trying to lose weight and you're lifting weights, then you're not doing the most you can to lose weight because you're putting on muscle and adding extra pounds. That's completely false. When it comes to lifting weights will increase your metabolism. And the higher your metabolism, the more your body is going to burn fat. So lifting weights will actually aid in your weight loss journey. Just doing cardio is cool. You know, you're gonna burn calories, but when you raise your metabolism, that's when you're gonna be burning calories throughout the day. That's when you're able to eat a higher calorie meal and still not gain as much weight from it because your metabolism is higher and your body can take that. So having a higher metabolism is gonna help you lose weight. So definitely make sure you lift. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, but you do want to lift weights to help with losing weight. So the second question of the day is, why do good guys and good girls finish last? One thing to think about when it comes to someone finishing last, one, you're finishing. A lot of times the bad boys and the bad girls aren't finishing at all. You know, a lot of times they're in situations that they're unhappy and they never truly settle down and never truly get to a point where they're satisfied. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But also something else to keep in mind is, girls, for example, a lot of time women are attracted to bad boys, or they're attracted to things that are taboo, people that they shouldn't be trying to talk to. And what happens is they do that, and eventually at some point they figure out, okay, maybe I shouldn't be talking to this type of person. And then they end up doing a paradigm shift and wanting to talk to somebody else. The new person that they want to talk to is usually a good guy, someone who doesn't represent all those bad things that they're used to, and now that their eyes are open and they're wiser, they want to talk to someone like that. But they're not attracted to those things when they're younger because those things aren't taboo. Those things are boring at the time. So a lot of times girls are like, okay, the good stuff is boring and I don't want boring. But then when you get older, you realize, okay, someone doesn't have to be boring because they're doing the right thing. And same thing the other way around when it comes to guys. Our guys are attracted to girls who could be popular on the internet, girls who have a really banging body, a lot of things like that, but they're ignoring some of the things that they really need to look at. You know, the most important trait to a woman, in my opinion, is someone who's supportive. If you're supportive of your man and you hold him accountable, so you want him to be supportive of you and you're supportive of him, just like I talked about in my philosophy, then it's going to be a great situation. And the last question of the day is, should you exercise while sick? And that's a case-by-case scenario type of situation, but one thing to think about is if you're sick and you don't have all your strength, then will you adjust your workout accordingly? So if you normally lift, let's say you normally lift 100 pounds, and that's what you're doing, and you're sick, you don't want to still lift 100 pounds if you don't have all your strength, because that could lead to an injury, and that's no good. So if you're wanting to go to the gym and instead of doing 100, you might do 50 or something smaller, so you're still in the gym, you're still active, but you don't have 100% strength, so you're adjusting yourself accordingly. I can see that. If you're physically hurt, I would avoid the gym. If it's something like a cold, something very light like that, you can still work out, especially like doing like cardio, elliptical, stuff like that where you're sweating. Sometimes sweating will help you actually overcome your sickness, so it's actually a benefit. I think cardio is phenomenal while you're sick, but as far as lifting, I would be cautious. You can still do it, but make sure you adjust yourself accordingly. This is Fast Break Mondays. I talked about Kiwi. I answered 3 questions of the day, and I gave the philosophy on the importance of being supportive. So make sure you stay locked in. Wednesday, I'm going to hit you with the Workout Wednesdays. We're going to talk about workout of the day. We're going to talk about a workout that you can do inside the office. Usually my workout of the day you can do in the office as well, so kind of getting the double whammy there. I'm going to give you the quote of the day, and also it's going to be my attack against fast food, and we're going to talk about KFC.